Welcome to the ATM, Bobby-Dodd Stadium in the heart of downtown Atlanta, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Ramblin' Wreck ready to roll here today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's caught. It's long. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Single back, takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking it. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score. PAT
makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback escapes the pocket. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Hand off to the right side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but
and it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Not a real good throw here. You put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They try to run it with the option. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
The end of the first quarter. Ole Miss 7, Georgia Tech 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Important second down play coming up. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry up. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On the ground, it's Jones. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. There's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Simmons. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14, Georgia Tech, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Yellow Jackets will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can.
Heads up. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. Gamble does not work at all, and the punter showing why he's not the quarterback. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Simmons. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle, but 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet.
Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point.
Ole Miss 21, Georgia Tech 0.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the junior able to get home with the sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
George D. Burnell.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense and make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Powerful running here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the return will be brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Running with purpose. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Gain of 8. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he fires the football to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He'll try a pass here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Simmons. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Ole Miss 28, Georgia Tech 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35. Georgia Tech, 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And now another deep ball here. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker...
It's a fake. Looking to throw the ball. And the holder completes the pass. The fake field goal works. They'll keep possession and get a fresh set of downs. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw again. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Hand off to the single back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop on third and goal. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And there's the handoff. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a short run there to end the game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer.